Alright guys, today we are going to be playing the game made by the same people who made Candy Crush 2 and Sherlock Holmes the video game. It's called Plants vs. Zombies 2. I am going to be playing the sequel to Gardening Zombie game because why not? And also, I wanted an excuse to try out this new video style. By the way, let me know what you think of this new video style in the comments below. Anyways, let's load the game and enter our age. Okay then. Alright, I'm done. And now we can finally play Plants vs. Memes 2. The game starts off with some undead businessmen trespassing in our front yard. Since I'm too much of a coward to fight the smokers myself, we use the vegan equivalent to guns as well as the solar power falling from the sky. I just plant like 5 of them down and I unlock Flowey. This flower can help produce sun and cause global warming to the whole universe. Once we finish the level, we obtain a nut and meet the coneheads. All we have to do to win the level is place down a couple flowers for global warming, feed the coneheads these nuts, place down a couple turrets, and boom! We finally got our hands on landmines, which are quite effective against those armored goons. Just place down veggie shooters and nuts and you unlock the vegan equivalent to a catapult. You may have noticed that whoever the heck owns this house had decided to celebrate Spooktober early. This vegan catapult doesn't seem to like this because he is throwing vegetable sprouts at the gravestones to destroy them. Which is actually a good thing because it helps free up more space to plant more mutated plants. We find some hot sauce and our neighbor Stupid Steve wants to chug it down for a YouTube challenge. He becomes so addicted that he pulls out his van, which likely contains children, to travel back in time and eat it again. Since Steve doesn't know how to drive and probably isn't even legally allowed to drive, he manages to get us stuck in ancient Egypt. Alexa the android robot wants me to feed drugs to the Bellsprout, which causes it to projectile vomit green ball pit balls and defeat the horde of mummified drug addicts. One of those junkies even dropped more drugs that we could steal. Also, I noticed that the lawn started with a pair of nuts, which is something that I'm sure you're missing, even if you're male or female. This is also the level where we meet the most overpowered zombie in the game. Raw Zombie. He won't be important later. We beat the level and obtain a jar of cookies that were bought from that weird guy in the alleyway. The game says that they're power-ups, but I'm pretty sure they're at least mildly illegal in some parts of the world. The next level has us use these banned weapons that were apparently too brutal for war, and I can see why. I mean, one of them causes global chilling, the other eats the zombies off screen, and the third one just zaps them. We find a piece of used toilet paper on the ground, which is actually a map. It's used so that we can select a level whenever I feel like it. Then Alexa the android bot forces me to spend some money she picked up on the ground to buy more super addicting drugs. With another easy level out of the way, we unlock your parents. The next level does not require us to use any solar radiation and or global warming to build up a defense. Instead, they've given us a conveyor belt which produces boomers and stuns seeds backwards. After placing these nuts in a zigzag pattern and spamming boomers, we win. We also behead the last zombie and beat it open while recording and post it on Live Leak. Then the game takes us to the Almanac. It looks ugly. Anyways, we're forced to level up our vegan turret even though I don't want to level up my plants because I am a Chad and don't need plant leveling. But I had to because Alexa had a gun pointed to my head. Level 5, I'ma skip this one because it's actually quite boring. We move on to level 6, which supposedly contains this big guy who I assume is a mummy on illegal steroids. Alright, here he comes. I placed down a couple landmines just to be safe and... oh, that was easier than I thought. Well, it looks like level 6 is now complete. Now that we got that out of the way, it looks like we've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, because I've been wanting to try out this kind of editing style for a while now. I may end up making multiple parts, since this video was supposed to be longer at first. just that I'm really lazy and slow, so I decided to work on an easier and shorter video to make. Also, consider liking, commenting, or even subscribing if you actually enjoy my content. So, I guess the video is over now. Goodbye.